Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandria Anderson, the Director of Marketing and Events for the Beverly Hills Chamber of Commerce. And today we have with us Blair Schlecter, our Vice President of Economic Development and Government Affairs. And we're going to be speaking with you about advocacy. Simply put, the Chamber and our members were the voice of the business community to the city, the county, the state, and the federal government. And we advocate on behalf of our members on policies that affect business within those different government entities. And when we say advocacy, let's kind of break that down a little bit. There are a couple of different types: legislative advocacy and project-based advocacy. So Blair, can you give us samples of what each of those are and what they mean? Legislative and then project-based.
Yeah, so legislative, we take a look at pieces of legislation at all different levels and support and oppose legislation that impacts businesses. So a good example is a recent a bill called the California Assembly Bill 398, which would put a head tax on businesses of a certain size. We oppose that as something that would really hurt businesses. And we wrote letters and we called and talked to our local officials. That bill, fortunately, is not going through, is not passing this year. So that's something that we're happy to report and something that protects our business.
A success story. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the project side, we take positions on a whole wide variety of projects that people want to have support for. So, hotel developments, real estate developments of other types, permits for opening a business or for getting a special type of permit. One example is we helped a business called State 48, which is going to be opening hopefully later this year, get what's called an extended hours permit, so that to operate later in the evening to serve their customers. So they came to us, we took it through our process, which is to take it from our government affairs up to our board, and get support for it, and then we wrote a letter of support for them. So that's one example of how we help. And then we do other things to help businesses, like appear at hearings, make calls to the city, and calls to other legislative leaders to get their support and buy-in for something our members are seeking. So we kind of help in a kind of a pretty wide variety of ways for those types of things.
Great. So thank you for the examples of the legislative advocacy versus the project-based. Those are kind of two different tiers of it. And if a member or if a business is looking to get involved or seek advocacy support, number one, we encourage you to join the chamber. And then number two would be joining us at our Government Affairs Committee meetings. And those are the second Thursday of every month at 4 o'clock, virtual. And that is where we take a lot of matters to the GAC. Blair, what else would we want to add about the GAC committee there?
Yeah, it's kind of our clearinghouse for members to get plugged into what's going on in terms of like policies and legislations that impact their business. So it's really a great place for your business, so you are ahead of what, know what's going on and can react to it.
Exactly. And if you are a member, you do have the right to vote at those GAC meetings and can attend them. So that is one thing to note. And then if you're a business looking for project-based advocacy, we do have a few different tiers within the chamber, tiered packages that encapsulate either basic advocacy or enhanced advocacy. It just kind of depends on what the projects are. So that is another great way to get involved if you're seeking the project-based advocacy support. With that, Blair, is there anything else you'd like to add about advocacy, big picture wise?
Yeah, we're here to kind of help in a variety of different ways. So whether it's a phone call to talk through what's going on in the community or a law that you're concerned about, we help in a variety of different ways, and we're here for you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, everyone. And if you're seeking more information about this, visit our website, beverlyhillschamber.com. Call us at 310-248-1000 or visit some of the links below that we'll be linking with further details about that. Thank you. We hope to see you soon.